Have you ever wondered why some women open up like a book with you, while others stay quiet, reserved, hiding their deepest thoughts and desires? Today, we're going to break down that mystery and dive into the game of trust, attraction, and emotional connection, revealing how you can take any interaction to a completely new level. This isn't just another seduction tutorial. It's an invitation to challenge your own limits, to be a man who knows how to listen, who knows how to observe, and, most importantly, who knows how to make a woman feel comfortable enough to be authentic with you. If you're ready to learn how to break down her barriers and help her reveal what she truly longs for, pay close attention, because here come the secrets that are rarely shared. Let's continue with the video, but before we do, I've got something new for you. Now you can help the channel gain more subscribers simply by commenting on the video. It can be anything: opinions, questions, suggestions. The more you comment, the more chances the channel has to grow. So participate, leave your comments below, and who knows, you might just win a prize from me. Join our members club and enjoy exclusive content that will uniquely help you improve your skills and relationships. As a member, you'll have access to private videos, advanced tips, and the opportunity to interact directly with us. Don't miss out. Become a member today and take your experience to the next level. 1. How to create a trust ritual before discussing intimate topics. This isn't just a casual coffee conversation. Before you can ask her to open up, you need to show that you're a man who can handle depth and reality. Creating a trust ritual isn't about bringing flowers or saying the right words. It's about showing that you can be consistent, that you can listen without judgment, and that you won't run at the first sign of vulnerability. Show your presence without pressure, observe her body language, respect her silences, and let her see in you a man who can keep calm, even on delicate topics. As she senses the stability in you, she'll naturally begin to open up. 2. The importance of reciprocity. How to share your own desires first. It's easy to expect a woman to tell you her secrets, but how willing are you to open up? Here's the trick. She'll never reveal her desires if she doesn't feel that you're capable of being vulnerable too. Share your own experiences and desires genuinely. But be careful, this isn't about boasting or impressing her. Show her your true thoughts, even the fears or dreams you keep hidden. Reciprocity is key here. When you take the first step, she feels she can trust you, and she's more likely to feel comfortable sharing what she really wants. 3. Techniques to naturally start intimate conversations. This is crucial. Many men try to dive into deep topics without the right bridge, which often makes her shut down. Start with related topics that spark her curiosity and prepare her for a deeper conversation. Simple questions like, "What's a dream you've had for years?" or "What's the moment that's marked you the most?" will help pave the way without seeming invasive. Let the conversation flow, don't rush her answers, and above all, show genuine interest. A woman will always notice if you're trying to force something or if you genuinely want to know her. For how to use validation to make her feel she can be honest. Validation isn't about blindly complimenting. It's about recognizing what she feels and experiences. A woman needs to know she won't be judged. When she shares something intimate, even if you don't fully understand it, respect her perspective. Use phrases like, "I understand why you feel that way," or "I appreciate how open you are with your emotions." Validating her feelings will help her feel accepted, and little by little, she'll show you parts of her inner world that few others see. 5. The art of asking open-ended questions that invite reflection. Have you noticed that the right questions are like doors to her mind? Forget closed questions like, "Do you like this?" and instead go for open-ended questions that make her think and reflect. How do you imagine your future? Or what inspires you the most? These questions not only let her open up, but also allow you to explore her worldview. And if you do it well, she'll end up sharing more than she planned. 6. How to avoid common mistakes that close the door to honesty. Nothing kills honesty faster than a man who minimizes, ridicules, or corrects. If you want her to open up to you, you need to learn to avoid those typical mistakes. Don't interrupt, don't try to solve her problems immediately, and never make her feel that her emotions don't matter. Listen more and talk less. Learn to interpret her words and respect her pace. Patience is your best ally if you want to truly get to know her. 7. Why consistency between your words and actions increases trust. If you say you care and then disappear, she won't open up. Women notice every inconsistency, and nothing builds more distrust than a man who says one thing and does another. Be consistent. If you care, show it through actions. This type of consistency not only builds trust, it also lays a solid foundation for any relationship. She needs to know that she can trust you, even when you're not there to remind her of what you said. 8. how to help her verbalize her desires when she doesn't know how to express them. Sometimes, she doesn't even know how to express what she feels or desires. This is where you can step in with delicacy. Give her the space to express herself, ask questions that guide her, and show that you're willing to listen to whatever she has to say. Her desires may be vague or hard to define, but with patience and support, you'll help her start putting those feelings into words. 9. The active pause technique. Giving space for her to speak. This is an advanced yet powerful technique. After asking an important question, stay silent. Let the silence work in your favor. Women tend to fill those spaces when they feel comfortable, and these pauses are often when they express what truly matters to them. So, instead of pressuring her, learn to master the power of the active pause. It's an underrated communication tool, but one that will open doors you couldn't imagine. 10. How to end the conversation on a positive note that reinforces connection. Every deep interaction should end with a note of trust. As you close the conversation, reinforce the connection by telling her something positive, sincere, and that shows you value what she's shared. I really enjoy talking with you. I appreciate how open you are, or thanks for sharing this with me, are phrases that end with reassurance and make her want to open up even more next time. Let's continue with the video, but before we go on, if you've made it this far, my man, comment below with the word 100% or something like that to let us know you're learning from the video so far. For more interesting topics, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share it afterward. How to create deep emotional connections and make her open up. Creating a real emotional connection with a woman isn't a game for the weak. It's not just about saying the right words at the right time. If you truly want a woman to open up and share her thoughts, dreams, and deepest desires with you, you need to go beyond basic seduction techniques. You need an approach that challenges your own limits, that helps you grow as a man, and that teaches you to connect authentically. In this guide, we'll break down the secrets to building a connection she'll never forget. One that sparks her interest and makes her feel like she's finally found someone she can truly trust. So listen closely, take notes, and get ready for a mindset shift. 1. How to build a solid foundation of emotional trust. Before you try to get to her deepest thoughts, you need to offer her a foundation of trust. And no, it's not enough to just say you're trustworthy. She needs to see and feel that she can truly count on you. This starts with small but consistent actions. Do what you say and say what you do, with no games. In every interaction, in every message, you either build or break that foundation of trust. Want her to open up? Show her that you're an emotional rock, someone who won't get scared by her vulnerability. Only when she sees you're steady will she feel she can trust you on a deeper level. 2. The importance of authenticity in creating real connections. Here's something you might not expect. Women can spot insincerity from miles away. Don't try to be someone you're not just to impress her. If she senses that you're playing a role, her interest and openness will vanish instantly. Authenticity is one of the most attractive traits you can offer. Talk about your own experiences, your own desires, even your fears. That makes you human, and it's that vulnerability that truly connects. She'll see that you're not just trying to impress her, but that you have enough confidence to be who you really are. 3. How to use shared experiences to open channels of communication. Shared experiences create memories, and memories create a common story. To open those channels for deep communication, make use of any moment you share. Invite her to try something new, to have an experience that's out of the ordinary. It can be as simple as a walk in a special place or a spontaneous trip. These experiences act as catalysts for conversations that wouldn't arise otherwise. Make each moment memorable, and you'll see how comfortable she becomes talking about deeper topics. 4. The power of small confessions to encourage openness. A great way to make a woman feel comfortable is by sharing small personal details, something you might not tell everyone. It doesn't have to be your darkest secrets, but things that reveal a bit of your inner world. When you do this, she feels she can share too. For example, you might say, "I've never told anyone this, but I've always been afraid of," or "One thing most people don't know about me is." These moments of confession break down barriers and invite her to open up, feeling that she's talking to someone real. 5. How to create meaningful moments that make her feel special. For her to want to open up, she needs to feel that she's important to you. Meaningful moments aren't always about grand gestures. Sometimes it's a long conversation, an unexpected message, or simply remembering something she mentioned once. These small actions have a big impact. Show her that you listen, that you really care about what she says. When she sees that you make a genuine effort to make her feel special, she'll feel safe opening her heart and mind with you. 6 techniques to sync your body language with hers. Did you know that synchronized body language creates an unconscious connection? This isn't about mirroring every move but subtly reflecting her posture, gestures, and energy. When your body language aligns with hers, you create a kind of dance that enhances the feeling of connection. Observe how she sits, how she uses her hands, the rhythm of her words. By tuning into these details, you not only deepen the connection but also make her feel understood. This is pure behavioral psychology, and when done right, it's extremely effective. 7. How to recognize and validate her emotions before diving into her desires. Before you start asking about her desires or aspirations, first acknowledge what she's already shared with you. Validating her emotions means letting her know that you hear and value what she feels. Phrases like, "I understand why you feel that way," or "I appreciate you trusting me with this," are powerful. When she feels that her emotions are recognized, she'll be more willing to talk about her deeper thoughts and desires. Validation isn't just about listening. It's about making her feel that her words matter and that you care about what she thinks. 8. The importance of active empathy to strengthen emotional connection. Active empathy isn't just about listening. It's about showing that you care about what she feels. This requires attention, focus, and the ability to put your own ego aside. Truly put yourself in her shoes. Try to understand her problems, joys, and worries. When she senses this genuine empathy, she'll feel you're someone she can count on to open her mind and emotions. Don't just listen passively. Ask questions that go deeper into what she says, showing her you're truly there for her. 9. How to use gentle language and gestures to create a welcoming atmosphere. Don't underestimate the power of gentle language and appropriate gestures. Sometimes, a tone of voice, a smile, or even a well-timed silence can say more than 1,000 words. Use language that makes her feel safe, gestures that don't invade her personal space but let her feel you're present. Create a cozy atmosphere, one where she feels she can let her guard down without worry. This is where you can truly make a difference, by showing her that she doesn't need to pretend because you're there for her as she really is. 10. How to be consistent in your actions to maintain an open and honest relationship. Consistency is key in any deep relationship. If one day you show interest and the next day you disappear, she won't feel she can trust you. Trust is built through consistent actions. Show her that you're someone willing to be there in good times and bad, that you won't be scared off by her insecurities or withdraw when vulnerability arises. By being consistent, you'll create an open and honest connection that few people achieve. This is what truly sets apart men who know how to connect from those who are only looking to impress. Let's continue with the video, but before we go on, if you've made it this far, my man, comment below with the word 100% or something like that to let us know you're learning from the video so far. For more interesting topics, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share it afterward. 7 ways to get her to reveal what she really wants in intimacy. For many men, intimacy with a woman can feel like a guessing game, a mystery about what she truly wants in those special moments. But it doesn't have to be that way. With a direct approach, respect, and the right techniques, you can make her feel comfortable enough to open up and share exactly what she likes, what excites her, and even what intrigues her most in intimacy. Get ready, because these tips are not superficial. They go straight to the core of intimate and emotional connection. This isn't about simple seduction tricks. It's about creating a space where both of you can explore and enjoy without taboos. These steps are designed to help you understand her better and create an experience that connects you on a whole new level. 1. How to start the conversation with games that explore her tastes. The mistake many men make is approaching the topic like it's an awkward interview. Instead, think of the conversation as a fun game. Games are a powerful tool to create a relaxed atmosphere, and when used well, they allow her to open up without feeling pressured. You could start with something simple, like, let's make a top 5 list of what we like most in intimacy, or how about a truth or dare game with only daring questions? These games not only break the tension but also create a sense of camaraderie. She'll feel free to express her tastes, and you'll get an insight into what really excites her. 2. Using hypothetical scenarios to facilitate dialogue. Hypothetical scenarios are ideal for opening doors that might otherwise stay closed. Asking questions like, what would you do if we were on a deserted island alone? Or, what if we had a night with no rules? Gives her the freedom to imagine without feeling like she's confessing something too personal. By speaking in hypotheticals, you allow her to explore her desires without fear of judgment. These kinds of questions stimulate her imagination and create an atmosphere of trust, giving you insight into what truly excites her without making her feel vulnerable. 3. How to discover her desires through her body language. Sometimes, her words may not be as clear as her gestures. This is where you need to be observant. Pay attention to her body language when discussing intimate topics. When she talks about something she really enjoys, her body will tell you. Her eyes may light up, she might lean toward you, or shift her posture. Her body language can give you clues about what excites her, what makes her nervous, or what she's truly attracted to. This not only gives you insight into her desires, but also shows her that you're a man who truly observes and understands her beyond words. For the key to making her feel safe to share fantasies. Safety is the key to any conversation about intimate desires. If she feels that you're open, receptive, and non-judgmental, she'll be more inclined to open up. How do you achieve this? Listen without interrupting, without strange faces or expressions of surprise. Use phrases like, "I love that you're sharing this," or "I appreciate your honesty with me." Making her feel safe means showing her that her desires are valid, that you're there to listen, not criticize. The safety you provide translates into trust, and trust opens all doors. 5 techniques for interpreting what she doesn't say directly. Reading between the lines. Sometimes women express their desires indirectly. Here's where you need to learn to read between the lines. She might make a joke or a subtle comment about something she saw in a movie. Learn to pick up on these hints, those little comments that may seem insignificant but actually reveal something she's testing, to see how you react. Don't just listen to her words. Pay attention to the context, tone, and what she seems to be hinting at. Sometimes, the best insights come not from direct questions but from paying attention to what lies behind her words. 6. How to use gentle repetition to clarify and explore her preferences. Gentle repetition is a powerful technique when used correctly. If she mentions something she likes, bring it up gently at another time to see how she reacts. If, for example, she mentions liking the idea of a particular activity, you could say, "So, would you like to try that sometime?" Repetition gives her the chance to confirm, expand, or adjust her desires without feeling pressured. This allows you to explore beyond the first response and discover how much she's actually interested, creating a space where she can clarify what she truly likes. 7. Why talking after intimacy is the perfect time to go deeper. The moment after intimacy is one of the most vulnerable and open times for both of you. This is when emotions are at their peak, and she may feel more connected to you. Use this moment to ask questions that wouldn't normally come up. Something like, "Did you enjoy what we did?" Or, "Is there anything else you'd like to try?" These post-intimacy moments are perfect for going deeper and getting honest answers without the pretense or pressure of the moment. 8. How to use sensuality to soften sensitive topics. Some topics can be delicate to address, especially when it comes to intimate desires. Instead of talking about these topics directly, use sensuality to soften them. If you're in an intimate moment and want to suggest something new, do it with a soft tone, without making her feel like you're pushing or suggesting something strange. The tone, gentle touches, and a calm, confident attitude can make any topic, no matter how sensitive, feel natural and appealing to her. 9. The what-if technique. How to discover her hidden desires. The famous what if is an effective technique to explore her desires without making her feel like she has to confess anything. Ask her, "What if?" followed by something that intrigues you. For example, "What if we had a night of fantasies?" Or, "What if we tried something different?" This not only sparks her curiosity, but also gives her the chance to think about her desires in a fun, pressure-free way. With this technique, you might discover things she hadn't even thought about expressing, and you give her the freedom to explore it with you. 10. What to avoid so the conversation doesn't feel awkward or forced. This last point is crucial. Never pressure her or make her feel uncomfortable. Talking about desires and fantasies is something that requires time and trust. Avoid being insistent or asking questions that may seem invasive or forced. If you see that she's not comfortable, step back and wait for the right moment. Patience is key in these conversations. By showing yourself to be relaxed and respectful, she'll understand that she can talk to you on her own terms without feeling that she has to meet any expectations. The key is to let the conversation flow without rushing and allowing her to express herself at her own pace. Are you ready to put these techniques into practice and make her open up like never before? Remember, this isn't about manipulation or cheap tricks. It's about building a real connection, about making her feel she can trust you to explore her desires and fantasies. If you enjoyed this content, subscribe and share your experience in the comments. Which techniques have worked best for you? What have you learned about intimacy and communication in your relationships? Dare to share and show that you're committed to growth and the power of deep connection.